Phew, okay, here we are. What's up, peeps? It's been a hectic morning. Quite a hectic morning. I've been trying to get a few things worked out. I will show you guys something real quick. So what we're gonna be doing on today's stream, if you have not been around on my Twitter or anything, I've been actually adding. Let's see. You should be able to see. How about now? Got me? Not okay. Gone again. We just heard you and went off. Okay. Okay, we should be good now, right? Let me know. Let me know. Like I said, it's been a hectic morning. Just trying to get the When you hear you went on stream, it should be good. Like it's just I basically reset my entire OBS and like I've been adding a whole bunch of new stuff, and so the technical difficulties and things I just got to kind of work out right now. But yeah, hold on. Look, okay, cool. Okay, you can hear me. Cool. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump through these different little what's it called? These little channels and make sure that on each one of my different video settings or whatever or scenes, you guys can hear me. Let me double check all of them real quick. This one you should be able to hear me. This one you should be able to hear me. Okay. All right, there we go. Boom, and then one more. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, sorry guys. Yeah, it's on the third one. Okay, cool deal. Perfect. Okay, I think I got them all set up. It's some things you don't realize are problems until you're live, and so you just kind of got to work them out. But I know you guys understand. It ain't no big deal. Technical difficulties happen. But today, guys, we are back. I'm back from vacation. I say vacation. One of my teammates actually had a fight on Friday, so I went out there. I went and help him out with his fight. I was cornering him. It was a fantastic fight. He won. I'm super happy. I'm super happy as a best friend and a coach. I'm happy to see him doing so well. And so we today are going over just some new cryptos. What I will show you guys again is that we're going to kind of mix it up. The stream may be a little bit longer. It may be a little bit longer, but what we're going to do is kind of like a little ranking system, right? And so like I'll go over creativity, longevity, utility, presentation, security, and then I'll give a total score, and then like I'll have their name and everything, of course. So I'm excited. I'm excited to kind of like add a little bit more structure to these streams. Instead of just reviewing them, I'll kind of give a rating. I think the ratings themselves might make some people mad, you know what I mean? Because you know, like if they don't get like the best percentage or whatever. But again, guys, this is kind of just a way for me to add some structure to the streams, and these ratings should be taken with a grain of salt. Honestly, it's really not that simple or not that serious, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm going to make sure that all noties went out, and then we're going to get started. Let me know. I've been seeing a lot of people in the chat wanted me to check out Greenland, so I might check them out in a second here after our sponsor of the day. And yeah, Cece, thank you. My hair is super wet right now. All right, let's all right, here we go. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so today we have a few different things we're going to talk about. So we're going to do our sponsor of the day. It is going to be Path Fund. Fantastic project from what I can tell. Seems like they have some cool ideas, so I'm excited to bring them to you all. I guess real quick, we'll jump into some of these super chats before we get started, and then we will, yeah, I'm excited about the stream, guys. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this little ranking / system for a while, but it just took me a while to figure out how I wanted to do it. So shout out to Nowxin, $5 donation saying check out Pink Panda if you got time. Absolutely. Well, Pink Panda's coming to our channel soon, I believe. Alex Bradford with a $5 donation. Check out Baby Shark Token charity base for ocean cleanup. Check the site for more. Ooh, we love ocean cleanup. I've been seeing a lot of those recently. And then shout out to Hayes with a $5 donation with another Baby Shark token. Okay, yeah, well, we'll go ahead. Well, let me know, chat. If you guys do send any super chats or anything like that, I will pitch it out to the crowd, the chat, the community. If they want to see it, we will do it. So, with that being said, as I always say on these live streams, let's go ahead and let's jump into the very first one of the day, and it's going to be our sponsor of the day, which is going to be Path Fund. So let's go ahead. Let's kind of figure out what exactly they do, how they operate, what are some of their functions, utility, and everything like that. Again, guys, if the stream does crash at any point, if we go down or anything like that, refresh my page and I'll be live as soon as I possibly can. OBS is weird. I get so many issues with it. I'm looking for a better software to use, but at the moment I just can't find one. So let's see, what is Path Fund? What is the platform? How does it work? And everything like that. Well, Path Fund says that they've identified the key issues series projects are facing at launch due to the increasing number of scam tokens, trust, reach, and funds. Path Fund aims to be a trusted launchpad which also sponsors the project and launches with funds or for marketing campaigns, which is pretty cool. Projects would be verified and audited thoroughly in order to ensure buyer safety. Once a project passes all the verifications, it would then get launched and receive funds from Path Fund to ensure steady growth, which is pretty cool. You know, they're kind of mixing that, like mixing the launchpad with like a startup booster type of mold idea type of thing, right? So, how does Path Fund work? 3% of each transaction will be done and redirected towards a wallet that will be later used for sponsoring projects launched through our launchpad. And so, that makes sense, right? If their entire project itself is going to revolve around being basically a startup booster or a launchpad, of course, some of the tokenomics will go, you know, then be redirected back into some of these projects. Let me check one thing real quick. Let me make sure I'm not blurry, am I? Because it might be my camera. Hold on, let me see. I just want to double check this real quick because I caught it out the corner of my eye. One second. I don't want to be too blurry for you guys. Let me see. Jumping on no second computer here. No, it's not blurry. Okay, it looked kind of weird. It looked weird on YouTube. Okay, anyway. All right, anyway, sorry about that. So, 3% of each transaction will then be added to LP, which is something we see quite often, and it's good, you know, just helps with the security. It helps overall just with the flow and the flow of tokens, the circulation itself. 3% of each transaction will be split amongst the holders, so there's going to be a bit of a reflection there. So, we got 3% going to holders, 3% going to LP, and then 3% will then be used to fund the projects in which they're sponsoring that will be launched off of their platform. And again, when it comes to what's going to be launched off of their platform, they are going to be doing audits and they're going to be doing certifications and verifications to make sure that, you know, this is a safe environment for different investors. So the name of the thing is, the token itself is the Path Fund token, symbol Path, and then they have a total supply of 1,000 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion tokens. So one thing I always say with these tokens is 1 quadrillion is my max. I really don't like when they go above that, and so 1 quadrillion is fine with me. That's like the most that I like personally, and so, you know, just kind of my personal preference there. So what are the benefits of Path token holders? Well, constant growth in the value of your Path token, of course, there is a deflationary nature, which is something we've seen quite often in terms of, you know, just having that burning, and then as it does burn, of course, the value is going to increase as supply decreases, typical supply and demand there. Full protection against scammers, future project safety guaranteed due to a pre-auditing KYC verifications and evaluation of tokenomics, which is pretty cool. It's honestly pretty cool. I do like all these new platforms that are starting to kind of operate as a launch pad, and that'll assess these different cryptos. They'll kind of go through their coding, they'll go through their you know, just audit process in general to ensure the safety of it for the platform users, so the users can have, you know, a place to go to where they feel secure. You know, I love that. I love that that new idea of projects that have been coming out recently. Path Fund's marketing wallet will be used to increase awareness regarding the project and to support projects launched through its launchpad. Okay. So, of course, you can earn by holding. Liquidity is going to be locked for 1 year, and I would be surprised, honestly, if this doesn't end up getting locked further on. You know, one thing we do see is, like, with these new projects, it'll typically be locked for a year. Then the closer it get, as we can see here, after this period, the LP will be locked again for 10 years through our platform. So, you know, just that 1 year is kind of just like the start, but they typically do end up, you know, going past that there. Path Fund token holders will be the first to know about incoming projects and have exclusivity to pre-sales. That's pretty cool. I do like that as well. That's interesting. You use the platform and you can get early access and, you know, just things of that nature on the platform itself. That kind of gives you a reason to use it. You know what I mean? So how are all of these different tokens allocated, and how can we, you know, assess the overall token distribution here? So 30% goes to pre-sale allocation, which is a decent amount, but at the end of the day, you know, it's not anything out of the ordinary. 20% was burned off rip, so that's going to be about 200 trillion there. 19% goes to liquidity, so right under 20% again. Project development goes into 15%. Partners in marketing and consultants will be that 10 and 6% there. So overall, let's kind of go ahead and talk about what's coming forward. What can we expect them to do as, you know, time does go on, and then we can get an idea of what we can expect as people who may or may not be buying it, kind of depending on what happens. So overall, what we have coming up in June itself, as we are about halfway through June, they're going to be looking to improve the marketing system, hiring extra developers for the platform, and establish partnerships with projects. So this is kind of going to be like the month and, the next month and a half where we're really going to see a lot of the development happen within the project itself. I think we're going to see them use this marketing in order to, get these partnerships as they're talking about here, which is going to be the main basis of their platform. The more of these different projects that they get on board, the better, as of course that is going to extend out and expand out the overall diversification of the platform itself, which is going to be super, just super appealing to investors or people who would like to use it in general. So this is going to be Q3 is going to be a big one. Q3 is going to be the development for Path Launch concept, and then they will do interviews for the Path Launch projects. Going forward into the end of Q3, they will establish connections with marketing agencies and partnerships with other projects. So that'll be just a further extension to get their name out there. And then last but not least, they will be looking to release the platform, launch projects through platform launch, sponsor marketing campaigns for Path Launch projects, and more. So that'll be towards the end of Q4. So they definitely have a lot of moving to do. Let's see. Okay, one second. Hold on. There we go. Okay, someone was asking me for the link. Okay, but as we can see here, just in general, they do have a lot coming forward. They definitely have a lot of steps to take. But I would say that for what they have done already, they are laying out a good idea, a good plan of how they are going to go about this. And we do like to see the in-depth details about when they plan on doing this, how they're going to do it, and things of that nature. All right, send out one more link. Alrighty, I had to send it out. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So, next up, so how does it work? So this is going to be interesting, just kind of to get an idea of, how this entire process itself is going to work. So what's PathFund all about? They've created an innovative, fully protected platform for the purchase and sale of tokens. Of course, there's kind of going to be like this launch pad that we've seen pretty often recently, right? Their goal is to raise a large and strong audience from the start. Most of the investments received will be spent on marketing, improvement, and development of additional features for our platform. 30% of total supply will be allocated to pre-sale, 85% will go to LP and the burn, of course, and the rest of the 15% will support the initial marketing campaigns. What is PathFund's potential? PathFund will never face the struggle of today's launch tokens and finding funds for marketing campaigns, thus ensures a steady growth. So if we do go ahead, one thing that I do want to point out is that if we go over to their Twitter here, we can see that they have been doing a lot. Like, they have been making some fantastic steps, and they're pretty new still. I mean, like 3,000 followers. I mean, they just made this Twitter account last month itself, but they've been making some great steps in terms of, the marketing, getting their name out there, and then how they are going to overall present this to the just to the general crowd. You know what I mean? They do have a few different audits. They did actually pass a tech rate audit. But one thing that I will say is that overall, let's come back out here. One thing I will say is that overall, I'm a fan of these style of projects, simply for the fact that we need them. Right? Like, not saying like we need PathFund specifically, but I think when it comes to the future development of crypto itself, whenever it comes to how we're going to see crypto growing, whenever it comes to people investing in these new projects, whenever it comes to just things of that nature, having these platforms that can sponsor them, having these startup boosters, it's in my opinion, like startup boosters that can market them out there, that can provide some funds to them. Of course, they're going to take their cut, but eventually, just to provide funds to them and to really get them going is going to be important, because we have to consider the fact that the crypto sphere, the crypto world itself, is no different than the real world in a sense, right? We see all of these startup companies, we see all of these brand new companies come around, and we see all over the place, there's startup boosters, people who will fund these new companies and give them the funds and invest into them, but of course, help market them out to help them grow. And those type of companies are really what will take a project with true use and true purpose to the next level, right? And I think that's what PathFund is set out to do, and I think that's a super important aspect for crypto. One other thing I do like about them is the fact that they are going to provide some type of certification and verification process itself. I think the idea that there's so many scammers out there right now, and we've seen it all, right? We've seen scammers, honeypots, we've seen all of these things. We've seen so many different scammers, and having an ability to provide a platform not only to raise awareness for these new projects and to be able to put them on display, but to also say like, hey, look, they passed our verification, they're certified, they don't have, the coding that's going to be familiar with many of these different scams and things of that nature, just going to provide people with not only just security, but comfortability with investing into some of these new projects that they may have deemed unsafe or risky for no reason, if they maybe didn't, truly understand what the actual process behind the crypto was. So that's something I like. I'm actually a big fan of it. I do think that PathFund has a lot of potential here. Of course, they are still new, as we did see on the roadmap. They still have a lot of growing to do. But from there, what I will say is that the idea is definitely great. I'll say that we just need to watch out and make sure that with certain wallets, we do see the money that they say is going to this place, go to that place, right? Because the thing about these different cryptos is that whenever they do have a large amount of the tokenomics or a large amount of the token supply going into the project itself in terms of, marketing to market out for their utility, like the large amount of the tokens themselves going into the utility of it, such as this one going into the marketing of the projects that they're going to be sponsoring, you just need to make sure that that's only where it's going, right? But it's not hard to track, just make sure that the team is just transparent about, okay, look, we put this amount into this company, this amount into this company, we're doing this with that. Because of course there are the inherent risks whenever you're investing into a crypto that's this new, but I don't think that it's necessary to say like, oh, this is a scam just because they have a large amount of the token supply, especially if they're using that token supply in order to fund the project that will then grow it out, which will of course reward holders. So overall, that is going to be the first one of the day. Again, if you do want some of the links, you can go down here on their website and you can check out their Facebook, Instagram, Medium. They got their Reddit here, Telegram, and Twitter. Again, their Twitter is going to be at PathFund, and it'll be one that I'm definitely keeping an eye on. Again, I'm not really, endorsing anything. I never say buy it or don't buy it because I think everyone invests at their own pace, and that's important that everyone invests at their own risk tolerance. But I will say that PathFund does look pretty nice, and I will say that going in the future, I'll be excited to see the launch of this platform to see how they do it. But until then, we just need to make sure that they hit these milestones that they set for themselves. And if they do so, I think they could be a pretty gosh dang on successful business. So I'm excited to see what that does, and that's going to be our sponsor of the day, which is going to be PathFund. So we have a bunch of super chats to get to real quick, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to jump into them here, and let's see here. Now, the annoying thing about YouTube is you can't really track all the super chats, so I'm just going to run through them real quick just for the next few minutes, and then we are going to get into the next one. First of all, shout out to Daz1990. Hey man, what's your thoughts on Pink Panda? Have you checked those guys out yet? I have not checked them out yet, but everyone's telling me that their charts are crazy, as you did say. So shout out to Daz. It's Roy Sowa. Oh look, it's the homie. It's homie. Solarwind token. Yeah, Roy, maybe we'll get to Solarwind today. We'll kind of see what the crowd is saying. We'll kind of gauge it one way or another. We'll either check it out here, or I'll check it out, just in my own time, let you know what I think, or maybe we'll bring it to a stream in the future near you. So shout out to the homie Roy Sowa. Let me know what y'all think about Solarwind. Shout out to Jim Roberts. Love your channel and Money Morons. Great work. Jim, thank you for the $5 donation. That was so nice. All love, dude. All love, man. Kyler Rubin. Check out Pink Panda. It's for nothing more than to show off pop-up panda sweet panda tattoo he just got. What? Shout out to Kyler Rubin for the $5 donation. Jack Sinclair. Tyler, kindly review Little Ugly Duck and give us your thoughts. LUD on PooCoin and Pancake. Okay, what do y'all think about Little Ugly Duck? We got one from Sense, $5 donation. Ultra Safe, check us out. Billboard on NYC, 2 audits, LLC on the way, interview with Benzinga this 17th in June. I do believe we went over Ultra Safe. I'm not sure. Let me know, chat. What do y'all think? Shout out to Malak with a $5 donation. Looking forward to your review on Greenland. Yeah, I think that'll be the first one we do today. Shout out to Andrea Cello with a $5 donation. Hi, Sushiba sent you emails on Thursday. Can you please check the email? Oh yeah, I do need to check my emails. I just got home. I've been out of town all weekend. I literally got back in yesterday. So I need to run through my emails and get ahead of all that. Shout out to Mike with a $50 donation. Just with the little, the gift here. Well, shout out to you, dude. Big shout out to Mike. W's in the chat from Mike. All love, homie. All right, let's work through a few more of these and we're going to get started. What do you think of babysharktoken.com, cleaning the oceans and donating charity? What do y'all think about them? Should we check them out? I know we got a few. We've got Greenland, we've got Baby Shark Token, and Little Ugly Duck. Those are some that people are really shouting out, so maybe we'll check them out. All right, let's finish working through these. And then we got one saying Moon Pirate from our homie, let's see here. Moon Pirate from our friend James Mott with a $10 donation. Shout out to you. Moon Pirate is a good token, in my opinion at least. My non-financial advisor opinion. Jim Roberts with a $10 donation. Do your own research token. Check it out. Okay. That sounds pretty. Hopefully it's like an educative platform or something. Shout out to Jim Roberts. Please and thank you. DYOR token. Hayes says $5 donations. Check out Baby Shark. They're doing big things over here. Okay. So we are through the super chats. Let's go ahead and we're going to jump into Greenland first. And then it looks like Little Ugly Duck the supporters are in here right now. So maybe we'll check out them. Maybe we'll check out them next. Let's see. Let me see what I can find on Greenland real quick. I think I saw them on my Twitter earlier. Let me see. Maybe I can find it fast. Greenland protocol. I think this is it. Okay, I think we're in the right place. Let me see if this hotkey works. Can y'all see my screen? Oh, look at that. Okay, it worked. Woohoo! Okay. All right. So, okay, let's go ahead. Let's get into this one. So, we are going to be going over Greenland. I'm so excited to use this little ranking system. Let's do it like that. Cool. Okay. I also love the tracksuit of success and survival. Shout out to Baby Shark Token for that one. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this one's all about. So, Greenland.org. Okay, Greenland ecosystem. Oh, this is sick. Look at this. Look at the little. Hold on real quick. I'm throwing some more support behind Baby Shark Token. Team has been incredibly transparent and looking to slam through the roadmap. Perfect. Maybe we'll check them out next. Or Little Ugly Duck, or we'll see in a second here. Shout out to Intricate Lotus. I think I saw my homie Make Money Regavin here too. Shout out to him. Okay, Greenland is an eco-friendly lending and savings protocol built on the energy web in the Binance Smart Chain network. Okay, how does that work? Okay, let's go to light paper first. In the current context of economic environmental crisis, an eco-friendly DeFi solution is essential. Yeah, I would say with everything that happened with like Elon talking about things being not good for the environment, I definitely would agree with that. Now is the time. For months, decentralized finance has been gaining momentum while the solution it brings to investors. Nevertheless, the majority of DeFi apps are built on energy-intensive blockchains with high gas fees that have extremely negative impact on the environment and on investors' finances. That's why Greenland aims to make the decentralized finance greener by developing a DeFi protocol that provides lending and saving services on the energy web blockchain, a highly scalable network that consumes less energy than a building. Greenland is designing an eco-friendly DeFi protocol, lending, and Binance Smart Chain. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, what is this? Shout out to Michael Douglas with a $5 donation. Shout out to you, dude. What are flash loans? That's what I want to know. What are flash loans? I'm just gonna pull up my stream here. Shout out to everyone who hit the like button. Y'all are the real MVPs tonight. There we go. Just getting my stream put up just to make sure if anything starts lagging, I can see it. Okay. Whoa, one second before we continue this. Shout out to Mike Johnson with a $100 donation, dude. Jesus. Please check out Karma Coin. They are such good people and literally giving away supercars and changing like how they're giving away supercars? I want a supercar. Chat, what do y'all think about that? Shout out to Mike Johnson for the $100 donation, dude. All love, man. Jeez, Mike. Jeez. Okay, all right, we'll let's get back into this, and I'll jump back into the chat in a second. Wow, Mike, dude, that was so much. Shout out to you, dude. All love, man. Wow. That's wild. Maybe we'll have to check out Karma Coin. They're giving out supercars? Jesus. All right, what are flash loans? Lend, earn interest, or borrow through the Greenland protocol. Flash loans are the first collateral-free lending option in DeFi designed to make it possible to borrow instantly and easily without the normal amount of collateral needed. The only stipulation is that liquidity must be returned to the pool within one transaction block, with the addition of fees being paid for using the tool. Okay, that's interesting. In the event that the borrowed liquidity is not returned in a transaction block, the entire transaction is reversed to effectively cancel the actions initiated up to that point. Please note that users will have to pay the cost of gas. Okay. So there's definitely a lot of incentive to make sure you pay them back. That's for sure. Flash loans are a powerful tool that allows for a variety of DeFi strategies, such as advanced collateral exchange, arbitrage, and self-liquidation protection. So the question that I have with this one is in terms of the ability to be able to reverse it. There's no way, right? It must be a smart contract or something like that, but there's no way that they can do all of these loans and then reverse it and then force people to charge, pay for those gas fees and everything. Just in some, like, if it got hacked or something like that. I just hope that's not the case. But I would assume that that's gonna be coded within the contracts themselves. Unlike our main competitors who offer energy-intensive flash loans with high transaction fees, Greenland users will be able to take out a flash loan using a multitude of assets on the market, all while paying low gas fees and having a drastically reduced ecological impact. Also, along with their liquidity, Greenland users will be able to use flash loans with any asset. In addition, Greenland will support innovative new token technologies, such as elastic tokens and synthetic assets, due to its permissionless nature. This means a much broader okay, there we go. Much broader spectrum of use cases. Cool. Thanks to highly scalable energy web network, Greenland's flash loans will be much cheaper than ones of the most popular flash loan products on the market today. Aves running on Ethereum. Okay, so you can farm it, which is interesting. I don't want to go like into every single one of these, just so we don't have to take too much time. The Greenland token. Greenland is a native utility token of Greenland Protocol. The token will have multiple use cases for governance, platform utility, and much more. It's initially a BEP20 token, but a migration to the Energy Web blockchain will be done shortly after launch. Okay. Greenland provides an automatic dual stream of passive income for holders. Inflation pays you, which means that an increase of supply of Greenland is instantly distributed and reflected in the holder's balance. Additionally, a tax mechanism is applied. 2% of each transaction is instantly and equally split between the Greenland token holders and a burn. There's so much going on here. Okay, let's see this. So we got 100 million Greenland. 60 million of that was in the pre-sale. 20 million went to liquidity. 10 million went to the reward pool, okay, and 10 million is into development. So overall, they only have access to what seems to be about 20%. So yeah, so pre-sale, liquidity, development, reward. Okay, got it. Let's see. Okay. So let's start ranking this thing. So creativity, they're definitely up there. This is definitely new. It's unique. It's something that I like to see. So we'll drop an 8. We'll drop an 8 there. I mean, we have seen it before. We have seen something similar to this before. But definitely, I give them an 8 on that. Overall utility, let's kind of keep going forward, but I would say that it looks good. Presentation, they definitely do get the let's see. Let's go back to the website first. Let me not jump the gun on this. Let me make sure that everything is good. Lending and borrowing, lend to earn interest or borrow through the Greenland Protocol. Experience clean and cost-efficient flash loans on Greenland. Greenland Savings is designed to make Greenland a passive income generator through the Energy Web blockchain. Okay, there's a lot of use case here, for sure. Like, just in terms of reflection, so holding it and gathering, how do you explain it? Just like rewarding people for holding, so there's that use there. Lending and borrowing in terms of, I think this can be super applicable, some of those newer projects, right? The only thing that I would, one thing that I will say in terms of, flash loans that I think is it's effective, and this is from my understanding of what they do because I'm not fully educated in the lending space itself. But one thing that I will say is it does seem like they do provide themselves with some insurance or risk management in terms of they might say do a loan out or a flash loan to one of these new projects and that project fails. And then they'll go ahead and reverse that transaction, basically get the money back that they loaned and then charge them the gas fees in order to have done those transactions. If that is the case, if I'm understanding that correctly, then that definitely does provide them with a little bit more security in terms, because we have to think like when some of these people give out these loans, like it's risky, right? Oh my God, JL too. It's risky in terms of like they could give out these loans and just never get paid back. So if there's an automatic function that will make them pay you back if they don't return a certain amount within the the allotted time frame, well then that definitely does provide some security, and I think that that's cool. That's cool. Greenland Savings is designed to make Greenland a passive income generator through the Energy Web blockchain. Okay, this kind of works through what we went over. Tokenomics, Q2. Okay, let's see, roadmap. So what all we got? So token pre-sale is in Q2, PancakeSwap listing, Q3, marketing, migration to Energy Web, carbon list. This is a big quarter. CEX listings, strategic partnerships. Okay. Greenland DAO, Greenland Savings, and Flash Loan. So Q4 is really gonna be the bigger quarter for them, it seems, just in terms of getting their name out there. PancakeSwap, CoinGecko. Is this up yet? Let's see. No, not yet, but this is up. Okay, so CoinGecko, Carbon Swap. So it's still pretty new, just from what I can tell. Let's see if their Twitter, if they've done anything else. Fasten your seatbelts. Energy Web-based integration will take place in the beginning of July. Okay, so that'll be pretty soon, actually. Okay, so this is interesting. It's new, but I definitely think it's promising. So this is what we're gonna do. So again, these ratings that I give, guys, are just my opinion. I am no advisor. I'm no expert. I'm just a dude with a camera who does this for fun, right? Okay, so longevity. This is something that they'll definitely get a good bid on. In terms of, I believe that the use case for this thing is definitely there, right? They can use this thing for a while. I would be surprised, in terms of loans, in terms of getting, people these flash loans, and in terms of being able to maintain it, I think that the idea, let's see, the key is that because it's on the Energy Web, they can give lenders a higher interest rate than Save. The key is that they can give lenders a higher interest rate than save. Okay, got it. Got it. Nice. Okay, so longevity, I would say just in the idea that they can get the crowd behind them in terms of energy efficiency, I guess, just in a way, like in the most simple way to explain it. I think they can get a crowd behind them on that. I think the overall idea that if the money is not paid back within a certain amount of time, they can basically reverse a transaction helps. And I think just the idea behind it is something that we will probably see within this space in general. So I give them another 8 out of 10 for sure. And 8 out of 10 is hard to get from me, by the way. It's definitely hard to get at me. I'm very picky. Utility, they definitely, there's good utility here. They definitely have a use case. So I'd give them, I would say, I'd say a 13 for sure. Because just how they've gone about this is great. You know, just how they've gone about it. But there's one thing that I do want to add, and we're going to add this here because it's important. So presentation, the presentation was fine. Maybe just a little bit more in terms of on the website, kind of explaining the process a little bit more in depth would be nice. And then security is going to be one. Let's see. One thing that I wanted to take a look at. Have they done any audits or anything like that? Okay, so security is definitely one that we're going to have to lower a little. Okay, we're going to have to give them a little bit lower for now. For now, though. Okay, the one reason I say that is because they haven't, they're still so new that they are super speculative. I mean, as we can see by the just amount of followers and everything. So for now, I just have to give them half. Just half in terms of they actually do have. The reason they did get half, let me explain that, is because they've put time and effort into this, which is something that, in my opinion, adds credibility, it adds legitimacy, and it makes me feel better as an investor knowing that they've actually put effort into it. The fact that they've done that definitely helps with it. And the fact that we can clearly tell that they have a game plan and how they want to go about this, and the fact that they've actually reached some of the milestones they've set for themselves, definitely all add credibility. But we still do need to see things just in terms of if they're going to dox, if they're not going to dox, ownership renouncement, LP being locked, just all of those things added up. Let's see. Third-party doxing and audit incoming. Yeah, so auditing and all of that stuff will be important to definitely help them get some of these points. And then there's one other thing that I do want to add. So we're going to go ahead and actually move. Let's kind of adjust it. This is the first stream we've done this rating. And we're going to have to kind of mix it up a bit here. But what we're going to add really quickly is a speculation, speculation tab. Because one thing that I think is important, and it's not going to, this isn't going to go into, how do you explain it? Like, the rating itself, but it's important to see it. So one thing that I will say is if we do add this as well, where I'm going to say that on a speculation wise, they're just at a 2 out of, like, they're at a 2 out of 5 in terms of, hold on, let's reverse that actually. You guys are in the, like, you guys are really seeing this thing happen, like, firsthand. Okay, let's see. We're going to give them a 4 out of 5 on speculation for now. Okay, simply for the fact that there is still a lot that needs to happen before we can truly say, like, oh, this is a true legitimate project and all of that. And so overall, let's see, I'm not going to add this one. I'm not going to add speculation into there, but it is something that I do want to just have in terms of how we're going to keep track of it. But let's get the good old calculator out here and let's see what this score ends up being. So 8 plus 8 plus 13 plus 12 plus 10. 51 out of 70. So that's honestly not bad. That's really not bad right there. It's about a 72%. That's about a 72% right there. Now, I think what will really boost this thing up is once we do get even more, once we get more information just security-wise, once people feel a lot more secure with their investment, let's just go with 70. Once people are more secure with their investment itself, I think people would be really excited in terms of feeling like it's secure, because security, in my opinion, in new age cryptos is the most important thing that there is. So when we get that, once we get some more information on that, and once we really know about that, I really think their rating as a new project can go up a lot. And as they do continue to get all of these things, in terms of adding new things and making sure that the system does work. Longevity can go up once they start reaching more milestones, reaching more credibility. Utility itself, once they prove the overall use of the utility and once it shows that it works, can go up. Presentation, I'm sure they're going to do some more website integrations and add a little bit more detail. That could for sure go up. And again, security will go up with some more audits and yeah, so things like that. So overall, good one. Greenland looks pretty sick. It's still super new, speculative, 4 out of 5. Like, not the highest level of speculation, but really close. So it's still super duper speculative and super risky just in terms of, overall risk assessment. So that's going to be the first one. Guys, what do y'all think about our little rating system? Is it cool? Like, is it more structured, or what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let me know. And I should probably get the exact percentage, huh? That'd probably be the better thing to do. 72%. Okay. Alrighty, let's move on to the next. Again, guys, let me know. What do y'all think about what do y'all think about our new system? Is it thick? Put a 1 in chat if you like it. Put a 2 in chat if you don't like it. Alrighty. All right, let's jump into a few of these here super chats. Let's see if there's any of them that I may have missed. We got one here from Jim Roberts, a $20 donation saying you are invited to DYOR token. Well, Jim, shoot me an email or something, man. I'll check it out. Let me know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, chat? We'll check it out. If the chat wants to see it, you guys know the drill. Jim Roberts puts 2. Jim doesn't like our system. Got a 1. Got another 1. 1. Nice. Okay, it seems like people like it. Cool. It's going to take me time to perfect, guys. This is my first time using this. It's something I do on my own, but it's a really intricate process that I have, like, for my Patreon. Like, we have a whole bunch of different criteria. I tried to make it super simple. I tried to make it super duper simple for this. So give me time to really perfect it. But, don't look into it too much. Like, don't look at the rating system and be like, oh, it's a 70. I'm not buying it. Like, trust me, it's not that serious. Okay. Moon Pirate. We have definitely checked out Moon Pirate before. Shout out to James. Shout out to you, man. And then we have another one for Baby Shark Token. A $20 donation. Hey, Tyler, please take a look at Baby Shark Token. The main focus is ocean cleanup. We partnered with Jill Foundation and adopted a shark. Oh, that's cute. From the university with a total of 13 canned donations. Just the first month. Nice. Beautiful, man. Fantastic. Fantastic. Mike Johnson with a $99 donation. Mike Johnson is on fire tonight. Jesus, Mike Johnson, shoot me an email or something, dude. We need to connect. We got to talk, Mike. Like, what do you, like, what? Jeez, dude. My word, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Mike Johnson. Wow. Okay, let's look at, it's such a big mixture between Little Ugly Duck and Baby Shark Token. It's so close. Trident Token. Maybe we'll do both. Let's start with, let me see what the chat really is saying. Like, let me know what y'all think. Right now it's between Little Ugly Duck and Baby Shark Token. Crazy. Greenland is half popped. Solarwind. Solarwind's in the mix too. It's so in the middle. Shout out to Charles Howard. Baby Pink Panda is actually Charles. Pink Panda is actually going to be on our stream this week, I believe. I'll have to double check my calendar, but I believe they're sponsoring one of our upcoming streams. All right, let's do let's check out Little Ugly Duck. Let's check them out. Let me see what this is about. Okay. Little Ugly Duck. Again, guys, I'm not endorsing any of these in any, like, at all. Okay, I'm simply looking at these for the first time. I've never heard of them. I've never looked at these before. I'm simply just finding out about them for the first time. But this is cute. Okay, let's see what this is about. Okay, let me know if we're in the right place here. Okay, I'm gonna do. That should have done it. Let me see. Cool. Oh, did it do all of these? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to change that up. But let's update some of this and let me know if that is the right website. Why the duck gotta be ugly though, man? Why the duck gotta be ugly, man? Let me know if we're in the right place, guys. And I'm going to exit out some of this, kind of get this all ready to go again. What do y'all think? Correct website. Cool. All right, we're gonna check this out in 1 second. Let me exit out of this. I'm gonna be a little bit more organized with this rating thing. Like I'm gonna have all of these not connected. I don't know why it changed it on all of these. But I will get that figured out. Okay, let's do it like this. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. You guys know, like, I'm trying to add new stuff to the stream, and sometimes you just gotta work a way around some stuff. Okay, let's see. So, Little Ugly Duck. Let's see. Boom. Cool. All right, let's see. What are they about? Little Ugly Duck. Hello, ducklings. Hello, Papa Duckling. Hello to all you ugly, you ducklings out there. Okay, Little Ugly Duck is designed to be a charity-driven token and aims to reward its holders by generating residual capital. We intend to contribute to many charities around the globe while using cryptocurrency. The token has been created following the principles of tokenomics. Ooh, they gotta fix that right there. It's tokenomics, not tokenomics. I think, unless they're trying to like change it up a bit. That states that every transaction a 10% fee will be charged. 4% of total collection is redistributed amongst holders. 6% goes to a dead wallet. This means your wallet keeps growing. Okay, so they have a burn function there. So we welcome all of you to our family, and together we would reach new heights while contributing to the society and generating a fortune for all of our family members. Okay, giving is not about just making donations, but making a difference. Love that. Okay, website creation, advertisements on different platforms, marketing campaigns, applying at CoinMarketCap and white paper. That is going to be phase 1. And has their white paper come out yet? It does not look like it. Okay. Holding polls for deciding charities, conductive live AMAs, and answering questions while talking suggestions on the potential charity campaigns, getting listed on bigger and well-known exchanges, applying for audits at certain well-known firms. Phase 3 will be organizing awareness and creating campaigns, dispensing donations across different charities. Sky's the limit, and we continue to grow while we keep donating. Okay, what started this? Let's see. We at Little Ugly Duck believe that everyone has the right to prosper and grow. We plan to keep donating funds to different organizations helping war victims and people with impaired mobility. Okay, that I needed to know that. Okay, good. No one should ever be an orphan, and we helping war victims and people with impairment. No one should ever be an orphan, and we would make sure that we play our part in catering for those who have never been forgotten. This world belongs to everyone, and we at Little Ugly Duck would do everything humanely possible to make it a better place for all. Stay tuned, coming. Okay. All right, this is where I'm at, okay? This is very new. It's very new, and, so this is where I'm at with this one, okay? I like the idea. I like the fact that they've kind of, they're just doing charity work, you know, and I definitely do love that. And that's something you can never take away from these ones, okay? You can never take away from a charity that is actually going to be, yeah, Baby Shark Token, that's facts. I love charities, and you can't really talk bad about charities, you know what I mean? But this is my issue, okay? When it comes to this one, it's super green in terms it's super new, and it's very difficult to get a true guess in terms of like what all is going on, because let me see. So like the website came out 5 days ago. It's just so new that it's really hard to rate. So with this one, this is what I'm gonna do. If I was to rate it right now, it wouldn't be a good rating. Okay, just in terms of there's not enough information. Let's go out here. There's not enough information yet in terms of longevity. There's not let's see. There's not enough info in terms of how they're going to remain like being longevity in terms of what they're going to do for their community. There's not enough info on like there's just not enough information. So what we'll do with this one is we'll go back to it at some point. Once they've updated it, once they've gotten more into it, if any of them, the admins are watching this, my recommendation is to focus a little bit less on shilling right now and really get the info out there. Start to, you know, go a little bit more in depth. And so when the time is right and we can actually look at things like presentation, utility, security, once you get more audits, once you get things like that, and once people truly know what's going on with the project, then I think we'll look back at it. So I'm gonna keep that one in mind. They said they have an AMA, so maybe I'll go check out an AMA later in my own time. And then once we get more of an understanding of what all's going on with it, we'll go back to it. But it's a charity. I never talk bad about charities. I don't care if they donate $100, $200, $300, $400. Anything that goes towards charity, in my opinion, is worth it and fantastic. And so with that being said, I'm definitely I'll check them out again. But for now, it just, again, is so new that we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait on that one. Okay, let's see what is next. What do we got? Maybe we'll do Baby Shark token. Little ugly duck. Done. Let's just go done on that one. Okay. Because I don't want to give him like a 40% because I don't have enough info, and then it don't look good for him. You know what I mean? Like that, I don't want to do that. That ain't fair, you know? Okay, what we got? I'm so happy. Never mind. I ain't even gonna say that because I'm gonna jinx it. Okay, let me jump through a few of these different super chats real quick, and then we'll get into the next one. What we got? It's solving Bitcoin's energy issues. Maybe we'll look Roy with Solarwind. I feel like those two go together. Yeah, Roy. Yes, Patreon. Got you. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll check that out. Chat, what do y'all think about Solarwind? Shout out to Mike Johnson. Karma Coin launched 2 weeks ago, has already donated to 4 charities with a total of $100K, and gave away a GTR and a Lamborghini Huracan. Use case will involve buying cars in the auto industry. That's different. What do y'all think about that, chat? Mike Johnson? Thank you. Oh, it's Mike Johnson again with a $50 donation. Jesus. My word. What do y'all think about Karma Coin? Should we check them out? Let me know. You guys do know whenever it does come to super chats, guys, like when you do super chat me, I will take what you super chat me and give it out to the chat. And if the chat wants to see it, then we'll do it. Of course, if I do just do a whole bunch of these different cryptos based off of super chats, like it does kind of, it's the wrong look. You know, that's not the look I want. I don't want people to say like, oh, you got to pay me for me to look at your crypto. I just look at what the chat wants to see. But shout out to you. And let's go ahead and let's go forward. So, baby shark token. Okay, let's do that one. There've been a lot of those. Maybe we'll do like 2 more, maybe 2 or 3 more. We'll see. Kind of see how time's looking. Baby shark token. All right, and I think, okay, so let's go out here. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. All right, let's try that. Oh, 1 second. The PC is about to die. Plug this thing in real quick. Hopefully my electricity doesn't turn off. That'd be annoying. All right, let's see. We're going to go into Baby Shark token next. All right, there we go. Rightio, mate. All right, let's see what we can find on this one. Should be it here. Yeah, this looks right. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's see. Let's go to their website. The only thing that holds us to be a part of this token was the transparency of the dev and the CEO with good heart, and for us to fight poverty. Fantastic. So it seems like Little Ugly Duck, like their CEO and everyone are super transparent. So I'll go check them out. Who knows? Maybe once I have more time to get more info on them, then we'll check them out. But no, it's definitely nothing bad. I didn't say anything bad against Little Ugly Duck. It's just early, you know, and I don't want to give a bad rating because it's a lacking of information, you know. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, about us. Team partners white paper. Nice. This is cute. Presentation's probably going to be a good one for them. All right, let's see. Oceans are among Earth's most valuable natural resources. Covering more than 70% of our planet, the reason oceans are vital in providing life for us is because they are home to 1 million species of marine animals. These species and the ocean itself are responsible for the air we consume by producing over half of the world's oxygen and absorbing 50 times more carbon dioxide than our atmosphere. Unfortunately, due to the rapidly increasing levels of pollution making its way into the ocean from human activities, many marine species are being negatively impacted ecologically. That's facts. We need to stop polluting. Gosh dang it. Okay, one of the largest factors affecting our oceans is plastic pollution. So talking about this, that's kind of stuff we've talked about in the past. 90% of coral reefs may die within the next century. That's so sad. Okay, so we kind of checked this information out on a previous one. I don't remember which one it was. So let's see how they're going to answer this. So what is Baby Shark token? They are audited smart contract, fair launch sale, liquidity pool, locked features. Keep holding your Shark tokens and you will earn more. For each transaction, a 3% fee is sent back to our beloved holder, so a 3% reflection. Sunken treasure, buy and burn function boost the price, so they have a burn, which is good. It seems automatic. White paper introduction. Baby Shark token is a carbon neutral cryptocurrency. Every transaction generates funds to help rescue the oceans. The team, community, and focus of Baby Shark's token is in the global scope as we all work together together to make an impactful difference towards the environment. At the heart of our coin is the Perks, a novel tokenomic that sends a small portion of each transaction to our holders and our charity wallet. Holders get rewarded while cleaning our oceans. Cool, good, okay. So they're doing well with me so far. While we're here, can you click that? Oh, good. Okay, I like this. Okay, I like their presentation so far. Tech rate audit. Click here to view. We'll check out this audit in a second. Tech rating will hand more firms in future auditing. Okay, good. Sharkonomics, 1 quadrillion, which is max again, 20% burn at launch, 8% tax on every transaction, 3 to holders, 3 to LP, 2 to donation and development. Okay, one thing that I would say is I wish this was 1% to a donation wallet and 1% to a development wallet. I don't know if that is one big wallet or not, but I hope it's not. Just personally speaking, how I prefer things, because it's easier to track that money is going where it's supposed to be, and when it's an individualized wallet specifically designed for very specific or specified, purposes, right? So a donation wallet, anytime something's coming out of there, it's going to a charity. Or if a development wallet, well, it's kind of harder to track that one. Whereas on this one, you don't want to see a lot of this wallet going into something that doesn't apply to this here. But that's just me. Locked liquidity. 70% of the total supply was locked at launch with our partners at DXL, ensuring support and transparency for our holders. The liquidity is locked on PancakeSwap for a period of a year. After this year ends, the liquidity will presumably be relocked for another 1-year period. Good. Nice. Flexibility to adjust the liquidity pool, reacting to any changes made by the PancakeSwap platform. Nice. Okay, good. Good. Okay, they're doing well. I like this one. 2 separate wallets. Okay, so they are 2 separate wallets. Thank you, Alex Bradford. Shout out to you, dude. Okay. By utilizing our 2% tax, charity, and development fund effectively, Baby Shark token will become a revolving door of value and charity for years to come. Okay, let's see. A minimum of 50% of the fund will always be donated to nonprofits and organized efforts to clean up the ocean. This is our core mission, to have a lasting impact on the environment. We want to create a cleaner earth for us and the generations to come. To achieve this, the mission is to continue developing our token. We may use up to 50% of the remaining funds to finance any and all developments relating to the project. This includes, but not limited to, just your typical growth things, from what I can see, paying developers, which it's fine. I don't really like when people say things like, no, they shouldn't pay anyone. Well, of course they got to pay people. These people, time is money, right? Time is money. Okay, let's see, sunken treasure. 5% of the development fund will be used to buy Shark once a week. 5% of the development fund will be, okay, why? These tokens will be sent to the burn address. Oh, good. Okay, tossing them down to the bottom. 5% of the development fund will be used to buy Shark once a week. So once a week, 5% of the fund buys it and burns it. Cool. Okay. This function will continually boost the price. That's an interesting way to do that. Interesting. Okay. So it's kind of automatic, but it can be stopped, which is interesting. Okay. Baby Shark has a mission with a global scope. As our oceans cover most of the globe, so does Baby Shark. Currently partnered with organizations in the US and Indonesia, and with investors around the world holding our token, Baby Shark stands poised, and ready to become an international philanthropy organization with lasting impact. This is an opportunity not just to enrich our holders and help the environment in our time, but to build something of lasting value for generations of us. Imagine handing your $1 Shark tokens to your great-grandkids and telling them the story of how we banded together to protect one of the most vital and precious resources on Earth. Cool. Roadmap. Let's see what's coming up. White paper, V2, listing on additional exchanges, merch, staking, that'll be good. Cross-token partnerships, website, Shark Week, sponsored beach and ocean cleanup. Additional audits, application process for charities and organizations to be considered for donation from Baby Shark. Aligned with artists to create limited edition NFTs. Good, yes. Okay, I was just about to say something like this. Development of the Baby Shark Arcade, NFT Marketplace. Good. Okay, I like this one. You guys know I don't say that often. I'm usually really, really picky. But okay, hold on. There's a few things I want to see. Token contract. Let's see if we can. Let's see this. I want to see something real quick. This ain't what I'm looking for. One of these will be it. Nope. I'm going to give this like one more try. Okay, I think 27,000. Okay, we're in the right place. Good. There we go. There's one thing I want to see before we get into the rankings. Burn address is a dead address. So the ownership is not renounced just yet, which is interesting. But one thing I've seen a lot with charity projects is like no ownership announcement. So, okay, let's figure this out. Okay, what do we think? Let me go back to the website. Let me check out a few other things just to see how it's presented, and then let's see what all we got here. 8% transaction fee, fair launch, lock liquidity, stuff we saw already. 200 trillion burn, 26,000 holders, so they're doing great. 206,000. Oh, look at that. There we go. Raised for charity and development to date, 202,000. How much have they donated? If y'all know, let me know. How much of this have they donated already? Is this the... I'm not going to play that with the sound on real quick. I don't want to get demonetized. Copyright.
Hey guys, I'm out here in the beautiful Florida Keys.
Okay, I'm going to watch... Are these the owners?
Anywhere you can get.
Where's he at, man? I want to go there. Jesus. Okay. Okay. About us. Team. Good. Let's see this. Good. LinkedIn accounts, maybe? LinkedIn emails, Instagram's good. White paper audit. Elon Musk the shark. What is this? This is about to get a good ranking. About Elon Musk. What is this? Okay. Our small team with the hope of cleaning our oceans. Since we started, okay. Oh, they adopted a shark. Fun. Okay. Satellite tagging. Okay. All right, they're about to get a good one. Okay. If there's anything. Let's check this real quick. All right. This might be amongst the top just double checking a few things. This might be amongst the top of the cryptos we've looked at so far. There's just one thing I want to see real quick. Is there a whale problem? No, not necessarily, but I mean, decent sized whales. All right, here we go. So this one, this is good. Okay, this is good. Creativity, they got that fine. I would say creativity is the one thing that is like that. I'll give them a 7 just because there's nothing that I have not seen before. I will say that. Make money or God. Shout out to you. What's up, bro? Longevity. I think charities like I just personally think charity ones are gonna be around for a while. I'm gonna give them a. Okay, the reason I'm gonna give them a 9. Okay, the reason I'm gonna give them a 9, which is high, is due to the fact that they have an automatic. Let me double check that before I even say that. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, 2% does for sure. Okay, cool. So the reason I'm gonna give them a 9 on that one is due to the fact that where was their? I want to go back out to their website. Okay, due to the fact that they have a automatic function that look at whale transactions are diamond handed. Good. Top whale hasn't sold a drop of shark. Good. Okay, cool. Okay, so they've added a function within the tokenomics that automatically makes the charity wallet increase. And I think that means that as long as they do well, their charity donations will do well. So I think that gives them longevity. I'm going to give them a 9. Utility, I mean, they're doing it. They're doing a great job. They have an arcade coming out. They have NFTs coming out. The overall utility in terms of donations, like when you buy it, it automatically goes to a charity wallet that's then donated. Fantastic. So utility, I would say that I'm gonna give them a 12. No, I'm gonna give them a 12 just because it is somewhat limited in terms of once you get it, but they do have farming, they do have staking, but in terms of it is just relatively limited of what all they can do with this. So I'm gonna give them that. Presentation is fantastic. I will give them a 14 out of that for presentation. I didn't see any spelling errors, anything that really aggravates me like that. I would say that's fine. There's always room for improvement. You know, I think there may be little small things here and there they could change, but overall that's fine. Security. All right, let's see. Let's think. Ownership is not renounced, so it's something to think about. It says something here. Actually, I was just about to ask. Charity wallet is in BNB, so they never have to dump sharks to donate. Fantastic. Team is doxed. Have they provenly made donations? Have they provenly made donations? Let me know in chat. Like, have they made donations and we've been able to see it, or is the only one so far the whale or the shark that they bought or adopted? Jesus Christ. Let me know, because I know they said they've raised about 200,000 in charity. So have they made them? Have they made donations yet? Baby Shark Token says yes. Check out, yes, receipts have been posted. Good, okay. Ownership's not renounced, but they do have that. Team is doxed. Security, I'm going to give them I'm gonna give them a 17 out of 20, which is high. Which is high. To get a 20, I would just need higher up ranking security auditing. Right? So I just need maybe like a Certic. Certic, I don't even know if Certic's worth it, bro. They're charging $25,000 for audits right now. Did y'all know that? Ridiculous. Anyway, so I'm gonna give them a 20. I'm gonna give them a 17 out of 20, which is the highest I've given them in a while. This is well, someone says renouncing a contract literally says that you don't care about the contract. I strongly disagree with you there. But what I will say is that a lot of these projects are so new. So is that what is that? So what does that total out to? 16, 28. Hold on. 16, 28 plus 17 is hold on. 16 plus 12 plus 14 plus 17 equals 59. That's about the high. Renouncing, you can't make donations. Understood. Yeah. I'm just more focused security wise. I'm more focused on them getting higher up audits just to double check everything, right? Because there's of course room to grow there. But out of 70 gives them an 84%. That's high, dude. Right. Agreed. Yeah. So look, there's a good point here. Hay says, if you announce a contract, you are basically claiming that you coded it perfectly with no errors for current and future time. Agreed. And that's why it's not bothering me that much with this one. That's why with a lot of them, ownership renouncement definitely helps, but it's not that big a deal, right? Like in terms of when it's a docs team, contract renouncement is not that big a deal, in my opinion. When we know who's behind them, when we know who's like behind the project, knowing who owns it is not that big a deal, okay? But if they're not docs and we don't know who's running the project and it's not renounced, So overall, they will get a 59 out of 70, which equates to an 84.2%. That's fantastic. Yeah, this is amongst my top. They're definitely, when it comes to like newer coins, newer projects, and especially charities, they're definitely top tier. That's the highest rating we've given on here so far, I think. Yeah, of course, Gonzalo. Of course, there are exceptions. I'm just talking in a more of a general term. Just in general senses. Of course, there's going to be those exceptions of scumbags who are going to steal people's money in front of everyone's faces. You know what I mean? But good shout on Baby Shark Token. I didn't realize how big they were already. I mean, 20,000 plus holders already. Adopted a shark. Good. Can't even be mad. But you guys know what I gotta say. I'm not endorsing any of these. This is not endorsements. It's simply just me doing research and saying, personally speaking, how would I rate them? This is not me saying that they're not a scam. This is not anything. It's simply just me saying, this is my thoughts. And I'm not an expert. I'm sure I have talked about cryptos on here that turned out to be scams. We go over 20 plus a week. All right. Oh, wait, I just saw Martin Diavolo in here. Martin Diavolo, what's up, dude? Oh, wait, did you say something? Oh, Martin. Hold on. Martin Diavolo, my homie. What is your opinion on banks that working on their own crypto? What will happen to our cryptocurrency because people can use banks crypto instead of BTC? Bank cryptos aren't going to be successful, in my opinion, because a lot of people, including myself, like crypto because they're decentralized and they don't have to deal with the banking system. I hate the banking system with a purpose, like with a passion. I just personally do. And I think a lot of people try to escape that with crypto, and I just can't imagine that. I can't imagine that people would really do that. Someone said, I'm sure we talk about coins on here that are saying we probably have. I mean, you got to think. I say it myself that 1 out of every at least 8 cryptos is a scam. No doubt in my mind about it. It might not be a scam now, but it'll be a scam eventually. Like, that is my true opinion. We go over 40 a week. You know what I mean? So we have to have covered scams by now, right? We have to, okay? So with that being said, like, that doesn't mean I'm endorsing them, that I want people to get scammed, but it's just me saying that there's risks. There are risks by whenever you go through so many of them, it is what it is. All of you who've been on Twitter, if you go to a Twitter, you see a new crypto and you click on their website and you kind of go looking through it, you've looked through a scam before, and that's exactly what we're doing. I'm just doing it on stream. You know what I mean? It ain't no different. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's see. Let's do Solarwind. Let's check out Solarwind. We're going to do Solarwind first. Or we're going to do Solarwind. We're going to jump into a live Ask Me Anything. You can guys ask me any questions you got. Then tomorrow, we're going to jump on stream. We're going to do some more. I know there's a one Karma coin. I think tomorrow we'll jump on the Karma coin because we are getting a lot more people onto it. I'm not going to be able to do it today just because, again, the stream is going pretty long. But what I will say is now that people have joined in for Karma coin, let's get through Solarwind first, and then maybe we'll get to Karma coin today. Let's just see. Let's see where time takes us. Okay. Let me go clear out some of this. You know what I think? Hold on. I think if I go Control Z. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I did it. Okay. Okay, I don't know what I just undid there. But I figured out a way to undo it all. Okay, cool. Okay, let's do Solarwind, and then, we'll probably have time for Karma coin today. This might be a little bit of a longer stream. I hope you guys don't mind. All right, here we go. All right, let's figure out what I can find on Solarwind. Roy, if you were around, I wonder if, is this it? I'm assuming that they have the website here somewhere, right? Who's that? Oh, there's Roy. Okay, there's my homie Roy. Solar. Yeah, Baby Shark, shout out. Y'all doing fantastic. Y'all doing pretty dang. Oh, look at this. Good. Y'all doing pretty good. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay. All right. Hey, guys. Listen up. Smash that goddamn like button. We're at 108 likes, and we've had 3,000 people in here. Let's get that thing up. I know we can do it. All right. Solarwind is a DeFi token giving residents and businesses the freedom to choose when to go to solar by providing easy and straightforward financing to installers and customers. Solarwind is also solving Bitcoin's energy dependence on fossil fuels by integrating our decentralized application with new and existing miners to provide solar installations that will create a liquidity pool backed by Bitcoin. Decentralized application with new and existing miners to provide solar installations that will create a liquidity pool backed by Bitcoin. Okay, cool. Hey, Roy Sawa, like and subscribe. Yes, do that. Total supply is 1,000 million, 1 billion. 198 holders, still super new. 103,000 market cap. So this thing's really, really new. Current price is down there. A couple zeros and some other stuff. All right, let's see here. Contract address about SLW, Solarwind. Okay, through our DApp, a decentralized app, the full process of financing a project from start to finish is 100% trackable on the Binance blockchain. We will have a dedicated project fund wallet that will be used to pay the solar installer of the customer's choice. Okay, hold on. We have a dedicated project fund wallet that will be used to pay the solar installer, the person who installs the solar stuff, the customer's choice. Every new installer will be required to create a wallet and have it listed with the company name on our website. The funds will be paid to the installer according to the project milestones. Upon project completion, the customer will be able to make payments directly to the liquidity pool with a credit or debit card via our DApp. That's different. That's cool. Okay. The DApp can also be blended into new and existing Bitcoin miners' liquidity pools to provide them with the solar installation to accelerate Bitcoin's transition to renewable energy. This will create an automatic payment method for miners as well as a created liquidity pool backed by Bitcoin for Solarwind. Okay, I think I understand this. Okay. We also realize the importance of giving back to the communities around the world. In Q3 2021, we will be establishing our own nonprofit, Positive Energy. 5% of the funds deployed to the installers will be allocated to a charity wallet to fulfill missions around the world voted on by the community. Such missions will consist of a wide variety of topics such as energy, health, hunger, homelessness, and more. Okay. So how are they going to do that again? They'll be establishing their own nonprofit, Positive Energy. 5% of the funds deployed to the installers will be allocated to a charity wallet. Okay. Got it. Okay. So why solar wind? As the world transitions to renewable energy, homeowners, businesses, and governments are needing to transition into using solar energy. Millions of drivers are expected to switch to electric vehicles, and Bitcoin miners are seeking cleaner energy sources. Facts. This is a recipe, boys. This is a recipe for exponential growth in the solar industry, which only has a market cap in the hundreds of billions compared to the multi-trillion-dollar energy sector. There have been many programs to help incentivize homeowners and businesses. However, it is difficult for many people to pay for an installation in cash or even to find financing to fund a project. Solarwind is the solution. The token provides a brand new way for people to invest in the solar industry, giving customers or installers easy financing. This accelerates Bitcoin's transition to renewable energy and helps governments with their goals to reduce carbon emissions. Holders have the opportunity to grow with the token in 4 different ways. Okay, this is important. This is important. Okay. 5% redistribution allows holders to accumulate more tokens the longer they hold every transaction. Reflections. The liquidity pool will be increased after project completion because as customers complete their payments, more money will be put back into the pool than was originally used. This adds a traditional form of investing because holders can indirectly earn interest through the LP. Renewable energy as a whole still plays such a small role in the overall energy sector. This token allows holders to partake in the exponential growth that is to come from the renewable energy. Striving to solve Bitcoin's energy dependence on non-renewable resources will allow not only Bitcoin to grow in value, but the entire cryptocurrency market. Okay. Here we go. The supply repayment. Here we go. This is a good breakdown, hopefully. Let's see. Because I understand it, but I think people will get a little confused. So let's see if this sums it up well. We're starting with 5% of the total supply in the early stages of the coin to fund our first project. Afterwards, 2.5% of all transactions will be used to fund new projects. We're partnering with different solar companies to find qualified customers that need financing, so they are looking to finance these installations. Once we determine a qualified project, a portion of the dedicated project fund will be used to pay for the installation. 5% of the finance cost to the installer will be allocated to a positive energy wallet, and 5% of the financed cost to the installer will be allocated to a positive energy wallet, and those funds will either be donated with a community vote or used for in-house charity events. So basically, whenever they do finance one of these installations, a piece of that financing will go into a wallet that's then used for charity or something like that. When the project is complete, the customer who they financed out will pay back the finance amount with interest through our dApp. So, of course, there's interest on any type of financing. So the liquidity that was used initially will be replenished with a higher dollar amount because there's interest, right? So they went out maybe $100, charged 10% interest, $10. Now that goes back into LP. As the coin grows, we will have a community votes to fund larger projects that will generate liquidity for many years into the future. That's different. That's cool. Okay. All right. Okay. It took me a second. My recommendation is this is fine. Okay. I was going to say make this more like higher so people can see it a little bit clearer because this is a great breakdown of how it works. This is a great breakdown of how it works because I was a tad confused, but now I truly get it. 5% to holders, 2% to liquidity pool, 2% to dedicated project fund. Of course, transaction, project fund. Okay. All right, let's see. So they've accomplished all that, which is great. To the end of June, they have full-scale marketing campaign, solar installation partnerships, PancakeSwap, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, tech rate, audit completion, continued AMAs, expand team by 100%, Jesus, charity drive, okay? Begin construction of the dApp, partnership with Bitcoin miners, first centralized exchange, HQ in Europe, solar installation giveaways, airdrop, dApp mockup, beta testing, and all of that good stuff there. Okay, that was a lot. But I get it and I like it. Okay, I get it and I like it. And I must say, I'm surprised at the approach that they take because this is actually different. What's this button? Okay, never mind. Okay, at first I was a little bit confused, but process is literally right there. Like how it works is literally right there, which is great. And then bright paper, I'm assuming this is just info. Definitely need to upgrade this. I would say I know it's just a bright paper. It's super new. Definitely get a designer on, get a designer going. Make sure that you make this a little bit more appealing and make this a little bit more presentable. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and rate this thing. Now, this is another one that I'm trying to think because it is, okay, we're going to rate it, but it's still new and there's a lot of development to be done. But let's see. So creativity, they take the cake. Okay. For sure. In terms of financing, we've seen it before. So I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 just in terms of how it's developed. 8 out of 10. But I mean, that's so fantastic. To get it a 10 out of 10, I don't know what. It would literally have to take something. I'm like, what is this? Right. So creativity, longevity, good. Another 8 out of 10 for sure. Just because they need to prove it. They need to prove that this process works. But in terms of the idea, it definitely has longevity in terms of how long it could last and how much people would be excited about it in terms, because the overall revolution of eco-friendly anything is just starting. Okay, utility, absolutely, they definitely get a good one on that. This is what I meant though by at first I wasn't gonna rate it. But I'm gonna rate it. But there's exceptions. For now, it's a 10. Okay, but what it would take for me to see them get a 10 is not only, so they had the use case is definitely in terms of, just financing and what the project itself is for, but I would like to see them be able to do a little bit more. People who aren't trying to get these installations, people who don't necessarily want that, but who may just want to hold it because they like the idea. I'd like to see them be able to do a little bit more with their tokens. Maybe some type of NFTs or something very basic, something very similar. Maybe some type of little, just something, something to kind of increase, like, okay, people are going to want to buy this because of the idea and the movement and take advantage of this growth of the solar energy, but they can also use the token itself for something a little bit more. You know what I mean? Something simple, something small. That's what I'd like to see to increase it. Presentation, I'm not going to rate it yet. Okay. Same reason with that we talked about with Little Ugly Duckling. It's just so new that overall it definitely has some room to grow. But they still need to get their designer developing their white paper and all of that stuff, and it's still just so new that I'll give them time on that one. Security wise, let's see. Okay, so let's think about security wise. Oh, they have NFTs coming. Okay, let me bump that a little. One sec. Let me bump this a little. Let's go there. Okay. Security. Ownership renouncement, I'm not sure. Let me see what all I can find. Hey, Roy, do you have like a BSC scan and all that stuff yet? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna look in the chat because I don't want to have to dig through all of these scam ones again. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Let me see. Roy, do we have a is ownership renounced? And what's the BSC scan? What's the BSC scan on the header? Oh, I'm blind. Sorry, guys. Oh, look at that. I'm sorry. My bad, dog. Okay. Okay, holders. Okay. What is that? Roy, if possible, what is this right here? Let me know what this 7% is. That's liquidity. That is... Okay. I want to see a few things here. Ownership is not renounced. Okay, so this is where I'm at with this one. Ownership is not renounced. Okay, gotcha. They still have a lot of developing to do on this platform, so I'm not surprised to see ownership not renounced yet. Some bigger whales, that like a 4.9% here, 7.7 or 7.8% here. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna talk about what we have. So I still think there are some clarifications that need to be made about security wise, right? What are some of those bigger whales? What do they do? Kind of go on, like I would say on the website itself, it'd be important to say what some of the token distribution is. Okay, what's the 7%? What's this 4%? Let people know about that. I think the owner, I don't know if Roy is the owner, but I know he definitely plays a part in this. Roy, like maybe on the website, just kind of letting people know about you, kind of like if you are doxed, just letting people know more about you, as we did see with that website. In terms of auditing, definitely get some audits going. I think we saw something about tech rate audit coming soon. So definitely getting the auditings up, letting people know that the contracts are secure. And after things like that happen, I'll go ahead and give them more of a rating. One thing that we're not going to do is I'm not going to give companies a bad rating just because there's not the information that we need yet. You know, like I'll give ratings to companies like this one, like that we went over with Baby Shark Token, because they had all that information ready and they were a little bit more established, you know. But whenever 4.9% is the first project fund mentioned. Okay, so things like that. Roy, just kind of letting people know like what this is. Just like maybe like a graph on the tokenomics and like, or the token distribution, and people can kind of see which one each one of these is, like how they do on like the tech rate audits. Something like that will definitely help people security wise. And with all of that said, this is definitely one to keep an eye on. I don't want to go ahead and do too much of a rating on it just yet. I think it would be better off if I didn't, just because the rating would be a little bit low until we do get a little bit more clarification on terms of security, what some of these wallets are, presentation in terms of getting the white paper really put together nice and neat, and just things like that. So overall, that's going to be Solarwind. It's definitely one to keep an eye on, but I do really like the creativity behind how they're going about the financing and also taking advantage of this eco-friendly movement that we're seeing. So yeah, that's that one. Last but not least, we're going to do Karma Coin. I think we got time, guys. We got time. We're going to do Karma Coin, and then we're going to wrap it up because my mouth and is starting to hurt. So okay, watch this. Look what I can do. Bang, 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 bang. Look at that. Okay, anyway. All right, let's see. Last but not least. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, Roy. No problem. I saw the squad. I saw the Solarwind squad join in here earlier. So like, well, we're doing them today. All right. Okay. Let's figure out what we can find with Karma Coin. No problem, Trey. Shout out to you, dude. Happy to see you in here. Let me make sure I'm in the right place, guys, and then we'll go into the we'll get into it. Man, I almost feel like I'm a little blurry. It might just be me, but it almost feels like it's a little blurry. Like my Oh, I had my quality on. Okay, that makes sense. It was like on 360 on my stream playback. Okay, cool. Chill, Jay, chill. Yeah, guys, if you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it. All right, let me know if we're in the right place, and we'll go ahead and we'll get the next one going. All right, cool. Okay, let's see. How to buy a Telegram group. Check our social. Oh, it must have just happened. Okay, what was that? Friday 11. Okay, so they just had on Friday. Oh, he said liked and subscribed. I thought someone literally said liked and unsubscribed. I was like, that's just mean. But okay, anyway. Okay, Lamborghini. Drawing done live with full transparency. I want to find. There we go. Cool. All right. So overall, I would say initially I want to see a little bit more work put into a little bit more into the presentation itself. You know, I just like maybe like a little bit more of a like with the white paper especially, just a little bit more work put into it. You know, it is just kind of basic, you know, just in terms of overall presentation. It's not like the most like overly appealing or showing like in terms of a lot of effort was put into it. You know, the information I'm sure effort was put into. I'm just talking about the design. Let's see. They've been in crypto for over a decade. When we set out to change the game, we knew we had to do something bold. Our goal was straightforward: create a charitable cryptocurrency paired to a marketing strategy so brazen it is nearly unbelievable, allowing user adoption to achieve record levels. I didn't believe it at first. Not gonna lie. When we bought our first Lamborghini, the idea clicked. We would change the world by creating a token that makes people happy and fulfill lifelong dreams, while filling a wallet of a different kind, the Karma Coin. The idea is simple: a token that gives others the same happiness we are experiencing and owning our own dream machines, all while giving back to our community. Thus, Karma was born. We are a Binance Smart Chain token with a unique 10% transaction tax to split into 3 pools: LP, reflections, and a fund that donates to charity and buys cards for giveaways spread the word. Good. Okay. I like this, and you guys know how I feel about this. Like, if you're a charity and you have tokenomics, but your tokenomics don't help fund the charity, I'm immediately gonna judge it weird. Like, I'm gonna look at it weird. I'm like, immediately, because like, don't brand yourself as a charity if the tokens and all of that don't feature anything for the charity. You know what I mean? Because at that point, it looks like you're kind of just using charity for marketing. Not gonna lie, okay? But I do love it. I do love the fact that they're doing this. It sounds crazy, and it is, but we like crazy. We hope you do too. In this white paper, you will find more information on the specifics of our token. We hope it answers all your questions. However, should you leave with any lingering questions, please feel free to join our Telegram group, in which are our hardest to answer them. So, in the summertime, they're looking for just their basics: exchange listings, merch, poker tournament sponsorships. That's fun, and assist our first dealership in accepting a full crypto payment for a car in Karma. Wow, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Okay. Fall, implement more exchanges, more influencer marketing, finalize use case. Okay, so this is what I think with this roadmap. I need a lot more just in depth. Okay, like it's basic. Okay, so like just in terms of more exchanges, what exchanges are you looking at? More influencer marketing, what influencer platforms are you looking at? Are you looking at TikTok, YouTube? Finalize use case platforms. What are those platforms? Worldwide exposure. How are you going to gain that worldwide exposure? Provide people with the information that they're looking for, because it's going to be necessary for the overall branding of the coin itself. And then beyond to dominate. Okay. Let's see. BEP20 token issued on the BSC with a total of 1 quadrillion tokens. A direct pre-sale was issued of 400 trillion. 300 trillion were burned and 300 trillion were added to the PancakeSwap liquidity pool. Got it. Okay. Core values. Be magical, be charitable, be sustainable, be transparent. NFT automobile marketplace. Creating the world's first cryptocurrency NFT automobile marketplace ran on Karma. Project can be initially developed to enable owners to list their as NFTs for full payment with Karma. Our end goal would be to facilitate a worldwide marketplace for dealerships to list their inventory for payment. Whoa, now that would be cool. That's different. I've not seen that before. That's actually that's a cool idea. The functionality, the practicality, I don't know. But I like the idea behind that. That's cool. That's cool. Creativity is up there now. That definitely just boop boop boop. Yeah, cool. Okay. Developing software tools ran on Karma that enable traditional car dealerships to accept crypto as full payment for any vehicle. This furthers the adoption of Karma while opening car dealerships up to a new world of clientele. In our market research, over 80% of high-end dealers wish to accept payment in crypto but don't have knowledge or tools to do so. Wow. Okay. So you can earn token extraction, LP, just your typical reflections and liquidity pool additions from what we can see. 1 week cycle. Our newly accumulated LP tokens, the 5% fee, over a 1 week cycle, 60% will be removed from PancakeSwap liquidity pool. Half for BNB, so they have the BNB Karma pair. The other 40% or 2% effective fee stays in liquidity. The tokens will be extracted and accumulated in a public wallet for full transparency at the following address. Why? Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see here. Be magical, fun, giveaways, charity donations, and marketing. So that's what that extracted BNB. Of the extracted Karma, community airdrops, new exchange, liquidity, and token burns. Okay, that's fine. Typical of that. Liquidity lock. To prove our commitment to our community, the liquidity placed on the PancakeSwap has been locked for 6 months. I'd definitely like to see them extend that out at least a few years. A few years, for sure. We have applied for a full audit of our code, and contact has been verified on BSC scan. Good. When a giveaway is completed, winners will be chosen at random to win an exotic supercar. Examples of potential car makes that may be offered are Lamborghini, Ferrari, McLaren, etc. The car that is up for the next sweepstakes will be posted on our social media site. Because wallets are inherently anonymous and we need to verify eligibility for giveaways, you must register at karmacoin.co giveaways to be entered into the drawing. Okay. So we got Brad Butcher, David Butcher, looks like brothers or cousins or uncle and nephew or dad and son and grandpa, great grandfather and great grandson. I'm just kidding. They're probably like brothers or something. Okay, anyway. Influencers, physical sponsorships, giveaways. Okay, so this type of information, I would definitely like to see them add things like this. Just basic bullet points or something like that within that roadmap. That'd be great. That'd be great. Just a little next step. And disclaimers, okay, cool. All right, yeah, they're brothers. Okay, cool. Okay, giveaways, how to buy, rules. What's this? Okay. All right, interesting. Okay, I want to see where can I find their BSC scan. I have this here. I might have to just. Each of bars of fun, autism, no kid hungry. Okay. All right, let's see if I just look this up. It should be here. There we go. All right. Okay. Exactly as branded. Good. Just out of curiosity, is ownership renounced? I'd actually be surprised if it is. Yeah, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, all right, let me see. I think okay, let's see. How do we feel? Let's think. Let's go back to their website, if I can find it, of course. All right, here we go. Let's do into this. So creativity, they probably are going to get the highest creativity of the day. That's real different. That's different. Okay, so we'll give them a 9 out of 10, creativity-wise. Longevity. I'm thinking. Okay, so in terms of longevity, I'm trying to think. Okay, I think there's definitely longevity to it that I think everyone is always going to want a supercar. You know, like I think that's great. They do charity donations, which is fantastic. I would say for now, for what I know that they can likely accomplish, we'll give them a 7. What would up that to an 8 or 9 or a 10 is if they are then able in the future to get that, like how you can list your cars as an NFT and then they can like allow dealerships to have like an NFT type of marketplace. That would up longevity a lot. Utility, same exact thing. For now, I'm going to go the same as we saw with Solarwinds. They're so new. Exactly. So what they're saying, they're 14 days old. So since they are so new, it's hard to gauge what can happen and what could not happen. But for now, 11, if they can get that in at this, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Where'd I find that at? It was here, I believe. This right here, creating the world's first cryptocurrency NFT automobile marketplace. Run on Karma. Project can initially be developed to enable owners to list their cars as NFTs for full payment with Karma. That would be big. That would jump them up to a very high ranking. Presentation. I will say the presentation needs some work. Just in my true, honest, fair opinion. You know, the presentation of all this, it's great for a first website, but I would definitely like to see a revamp. For the roadmap, I'd like to see a little bit more detail. So in just my honest true, I'd give them 11. Because they do present a lot of the information, which presentation is not just how it looks, but also is there the info we're looking for, right? And so that won't be hard for them to grow as they do kind of just start to, you know, make it just a little bit more appealing in terms of the white paper, especially because this is one of the most important aspects of the business. And like this kind of could be done on like Microsoft Word. You know what I mean? So I'd like to see that, but they're 14 days. They're 14 days old. 14 days old. Security. Okay. Not a big whale problem. Ownership is not renounced. Something to think about, but the team is doxed. Those kind of cancel out. Transparent devs from what we can tell. Okay. No audits done yet. And they are new, so there's so much speculation that goes into that. For now, we're going to give them a... So we need audits, for sure. And the audits are coming soon. I'm going to give them a 12 for now. I know it's low, but it's about what I gave the one that we talked about this morning. Very similar reasonings. This is not going to be hard for them to boost. Security won't be hard for them to boost at all. I almost considered not ranking them once I figured out that they were only 14 days old. But I think that considering the fact that they have actually done a lot of what they're saying they're doing, definitely provides them with more credibility. I need to see them get them audited for sure. Stay being transparent, making sure that we can see where this goes over time. I need to see more of these car sales happening, just to make sure that it's not just like, we're going to actually give away one of these cars, but then we're going to get everybody on the next one, you know? So they need to prove that. And once they can do more of that, for sure, but they've definitely progressed a lot further in terms of saying who they are. We know who they are, which is always a great step for me. There's not a big well problem. And security is not just, is it a rug pull? Security is also, how fragile is the coin? Are there whales that own 10%, 15% that could just freaking, boom, wipe out the supply? They don't have a whale problem almost at all. So it's another good thing to look for. And so with that, I'll give them a 12. So overall, in their short term, like where they're at right now, in terms of where they're at, that puts them right at a 50, which I think is about right. I like that one. For about 14 days old, I would say top 2 wallet hasn't sold a penny. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean in terms of well. So it gives them a 50. That puts them right at about 70% with a lot of room to grow, because they are so new and they do still have a lot of growth up until this point. So let's go. We're going to go ahead and put that up there for a second just so you guys can see what I think. All right. Well, this is what we're looking at, guys. This is what we're looking at for the day. About a 70%. Out of 70. Got it. Okay. Well, that looks like we are going to be it. Let's see. Let's fix some of this up here. 5. Boom. Karma coin. Let's go ahead and drop a 70 with a lot of room to grow. Let's drop an asterisk because they're still new and they still have a lot of room to grow, but they're looking to doing interesting things for sure. And Baby Shark token, I think they got an 84% if I'm correct. Okay. Read owners' bios and white paper. We'll check it out. We'll check it out in a little while. But alrighty, guys. Well, that is it. That's it for today. We're gonna do a we are going to do a live AMA. If any of you guys have any questions you would like to ask, if you want to know anything, again, whenever it does come to this ranking system that we can see here, you know, with the rankings, give me time. You know what I mean? Just give me time. Oh, I forgot to do speculation, but give me time in terms of getting these scores together, and it'll really help as the more of these I do with this, because I've not used this ranking system before, just like looking at these certain things. I have a very, very in-depth ranking system that I use that's like 19 or 20 different things that I look at, then I add it up, I do a whole bunch of math, and then I weight certain ones. I tried to make this simple and easy to follow. But as time does go on, these will get a little bit more consistent and they'll make a little bit more sense. So give me time on that. But I'm definitely excited about, you know, where we're going with this thing. And so, yeah, so with that being said, guys, that is going to be about it for today's live stream. If you have any questions at all, definitely let me know in the chat. Now is the time to let me know. If there's anything you want to know about me, if there's anything you want to know about my channel, I had a fight. One of my teammates, one of my best friends had a fight yesterday. If you want to know anything about that, let me know. We're going to answer questions for the next 5 minutes here, and then we're going to wrap it up for the Sunday live stream. This is probably one of the most successful live streams we've had in a long time, and I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about that. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Karma Army. I saw a question from Martin. Where was that at? Martin always asks me good questions. Out of topic. Euro Cup predictions. I'm not a big soccer guy. I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I think that's what you're talking about, right? Shout out to Trey Trey. When will you review ECGOD? Well, that's kind of my first time hearing about it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if the chat wants us to see it tomorrow, we'll check it out. But yeah. They're on the 3rd giveaway. Yep. Good. They just need to keep doing it. Keep building up that credibility, and people are going to keep trusting them. How'd the fight go? My teammate beat this dude up, bruh. Like, my teammate beat him up for real. Hold on. Maybe I can show you guys a little piece. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all Caleb real quick. I hope y'all can see it, but you may not be able to. Y'all are going to hear me screaming like a lunatic, but look, hold on. Let's see if we can get this. This is him. Y'all can hear me yelling in the background. Yeah, bro. He was... Yeah, he was on that dude's case, bro. Yeah, he beat him up pretty well. But yeah, I'm proud of that guy. Proud of that guy. Are you gonna register to win the Ferrari next Saturday? Duh, yeah, I'll do it. If it's not like a long process, maybe so. Remember when you mentioned about your own coin and you don't know how to go around? Maybe get your YouTube friends and do a team token like YouTube coin. I've thought about that so many times. I just don't know how to. I don't know how to, like, start. I don't even know how to do that. Would love to see you whoop on Jake Paul. Dude, I would knock Jake Paul into the freaking... I would knock him into orbit. Guys. What is your friend's specialty? Jiu-jitsu, boxing. Caleb is... He's a fantastic striker. I mean, he is fantastic. He's absolutely phenomenal. He went out to Oklahoma. When was that? In March or maybe the beginning of April. I don't remember. But he went out there and he actually broke a dude's jaw, or he fractured a guy's jaw through his headgear with a head kick. That dude's fantastic, bro. Hey Tyler, thanks for following up with us on the Pog Finance Telegram. We just got listed on PooCoin. Good. Nice. Good next step. You don't have to own Karma to win. Who knows, maybe. Oh, maybe I'll check it out. Amazing show. Great reviews. Thank you for reviewing Greenland. Yeah, thank you, True Corners. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for the love and the support. Go for Mayweather. Easy money. I'm not fighting Mayweather. No chance. Maybe if the money's right. Like, maybe if they pay me a lot. But people don't realize how good he is, man. People who really thought Logan Paul was going to beat Floyd were out of their mind. All right, how much G-Land are you going to buy, bro? I'm not saying anything like that on stream. On these let's find the next big crypto streams, I don't say if I'm buying or not. I don't say any of it. No bias. No bias from this side. Amazing show today. Remember to leave a thumbs up. Yes, if you guys can leave a thumbs up. If we can get to 200 likes, that'd be great. We're at 168 now. If we can get to 200, that'd be crazy. I know 32 of you hear this annoying tapping sound. Smash that like button. Oh, Roy, you're from Oklahoma? What part, bro? Or maybe you don't have to put that. Maybe that's not a good idea. But, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was purely for money. It was for fun. Like, you could tell Floyd was just having a good time. Absolutely. Hey, maybe I should do a thing where I can put the chat on my screen. Like, we can have a live AMA where, like, it's me here, and then, like, the chat right there. And, like, you can read the chat what I'm reading. Maybe we'll do that next. Maybe if I can figure that out. Thanks for the stream. What will be the criteria for the next coins picks for you for further streams? I literally just pick the coins that the chat said. Like, what I see in the chat is just what I talk about. I try to make it as like community based as possible. Yes, great idea. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't know how to do it. I'll watch some YouTube videos. Alrighty, guys. Well, if that is about it for today's questions, if you don't have any more, we will go ahead and we will wrap it up. Again, this was by far probably one of the most successful live streams that we've had in a long time, and I'm super pleased with it. We have been having very, very annoying streams recently, just because like there have been little technical difficulties. I had some technical issues in the beginning of the stream, but we got them all worked out, and I'm super happy. You know, I'm super happy that we're finally like, we're getting the ball rolling. We got this little criteria here, as you guys did see. And so, like, doing this criteria and doing stuff like that, I think is really going to take our streams to the next level. Add some structure to it. And yeah, did you review any coins combined with video games? I don't know if GMR Finance counts with that, but I love them. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate everyone who joined in today. And if you guys did enjoy it, of course, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. I have a video coming out in the morning. I got another live stream just like this one tomorrow. I'm going to be live today, then Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday. 4 days this week, we're going to be going at it. I'm super happy. The crowd was great today. You guys have been super interactive, and I really, really do appreciate all of the love and the support today. So thank you guys again, and I will see you all tomorrow I'm going to be live at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Peace, everybody.